health bars on the other side right now. They are trapped inside the caravan now, and that is not the position you want to be in when you're trying to reset and heal. Is dropped down low. He's got about 30 HP. He tries to pop the Q, but it's going to be onward to take him out. It's 1-for-1 as Blitzen goes down on the other side. It comes down to a 2v2. The Sting has taken so much damage now. They're trying to push through that door, but the damage is there. It's another trade coming out now, though. Casellas in a 1v1, and this is going to be massive for them. He goes for that bat. He'll be able to get the heal up. And he's going to try and hop out, get the flank from the other side, spots him out, cracks the armor. Now their flank, Zero Tricky goes down to 6 here. Bambino will fall. So we have some trades going on as E-Boy and Ronnie tries to get in. Ronnie's still alive. As Ronnie gets a knock on the earth, you'll be able to get that as well. This is massive. Ronnie, what are you doing?
He gets another one onto Squishy. Blade's gonna finish that one. It's still Ronnie with 3 squads left, trying to do it big. He's got the red Evo armor. Can he hit the health pack? No. Fat Fruit Ninja shuts down the tweet. Ronnie, you're my opening doors, scouting, covering third-party areas, and great shots there with the Prowler and the Purple Bolt Massive gonna come in. Sung getting 2 knocks, one onto Stomps, one onto Borton. They should be able to clear this one out and take over this trailer. And this is a tough spot, Jamerson. When you get there so early, teams are going to come after you. And then guess what? More teams are going to come in third.
Cells left here is now there's a third party also coming in from the tunnels. And so they've got to be careful in the way they approach this fight right now. They try to fight behind the building as Array tries to port them out. They're right on top right now. Right back on over. They're going to try and make a 2-pronged attack going on in. That's the 2v1. They get the kill. And now they're going to be able to just execute off of this great
joke. We were talking about this earlier. There's only going to be 1 or 2 teams remaining in this situation. It's Team Zero Tricky wiping out that entire side, but Pride with the great massive shots going to drop Scurry, and that even hits for 42 from mid-range. So great job there with Pride, and his initial damage is exactly what you want to do if you're
in. So they do have to be careful. We know there's someone guarding the tunnel up to their west, and so they just go full bore on moved. And it's going to be Mini to go down first. And oh boy, they've got to be careful. Bowser did trade away, takes out 2, and oh no. The saddest part about the Civil War is when brother fought brother, Bowser taking out 6. Oh, we'll see who walks out the ultimate victor. Aware of it, he swings back on over. He's going to try and cut him off at the pass as he is full HP. He's got the HP advantage right now, but it's the high ground on the other side. Petty Boss is cracked. He still has 100 HP to work with. He's dropped down now to 40 HP. Busby is starting to get the upper hand here. And again, they're just playing Portal over here. That Moose from the sky is now this 2v2 has slowed down massively. He's got the charge rifle. He's considering it. We'll see. Oh no. Petty Boss goes up and now down to a 2v1. Mini tries to go close. Those are 2 honestly heavy hitters in this lobby right now, and I'd love to take a look at that fight. Zero Tricky making the entrance. Remember, they already have the man advantage here. They clear that Watson trap. They're going to go ahead and scan on in. The Gibraltar bubble is used as well. Hakulo gets the knock onto Bird, and it looks like in this 3v1 they should be able to finish this one off. 14 on the purple. Zero Tricky will
down earlier, but he's back and he gets a knock as well. So nice little shield swap over here, but you lose 1 player for lifted. It's going to make it difficult.
We'll see. 1 does get finished off. 2 left here for NCS. 2 left. Never mind. Matt Pickett will go down as well. So it's just a solo on that side. As never mind. It's a duo. Crummy and Rakanisha still alive, and this is what I'm talking about. A little bit of a pocket to work with. Claim gets finished off. Now it's a 2v2.
It's going to be a super exciting 2v2. I want to see you like that make it a full heal off, but the other team doesn't allow them to. The pressure's starting to amount as Rakanishu, the last player alive. You can see the 2 players pushing over towards the bubble, but it's not going to be enough. The Nuke Stars.
He's going to wait out the timer on that, and as it finishes off, he pushes forward, pulls out that massive, is not able to connect, and oh boy. That's buying Fat Fruit Ninja so much time. Comes in over the top, only hits for 26. He's having difficulty with these shots. Pulls out the trusted wingman instead. Goes in for the melee and will be able to finish him off as well. We'll see how many teams try to rotate to the south right now. Oh, there's a team right below them. Drago getting decent damage off with that Spitfire. Now he's going to go ahead and swing on up to the high ground here. Try and cut them off. Don't get to see that as often. I love seeing these Pathfinders coming back on out. It's getting decent damage. They're not aware of him up top, and oh my god, he is just a turd up there doing so much for the squad. Timbo gets the knock. It's traded away, but Drago gets one more onto Castellos, bringing it down to a 2v1. Oh, will he be able to survive?
Known here. And now we're starting to see how brutal these rotations can be and why it's so important to hold the tops of the roofs of the buildings that we saw earlier. So very greedy play coming in, nobody wanting to commit to something larger than them, which is winning the game, getting the points that they need to continue to advance. They're tricky. They're already sitting in first, so I don't think they're too concerned.
8 kill points on Arcan. Don't know how many Naughty has or Zanile has, but this is going to be a massive game for them.
No doubt about it, and they're in such a great spot holding this high ground. Looks like this team is playing scared because of the fact that they obviously only have one. They're coming out with the gold Volt. Love the digi threat on this one. They didn't spot the player over towards the right. Nice defensive bubble coming in, but I don't think it's going to be enough as they're starting to push in with this massive great shimmy there by the Gibraltar. But
that EMP before it does any damage is huge for them as they're tricky. Goes for that scan, and oh, the Volt damage coming out for them now. They know they've got the damage, they've got the health advantage, and they charge forward. Very aggressive Gibraltar bubble here. They try to close the angle. Zeratricky now watches the flank, but instead it's going to be from the front. The Mastiff is out as he flicks for that shot. Pulls out the Volt now, will be able to get the knock, but oh boy, Mercy only has gone down as well. Mr. Hacula taking a lot of damage now as they're looking to finish this fight out. They've got the gen to work with for the Natty. Speaking of Petty Boss and Mini, who used to play with Unit under the banner Smile, now adding on Bowser here, on board with NCS, who 1v2 as Merle tries to push on in, tries to stop the res, but he doesn't have his teammate there on the north side of the ring. Another scan coming out now as Zeratricky will finally pop that Beast of the Hunt, and the red outlines gives him all the information. The 301 working at a great distance right now. A lot of the SMGs on the other side that they are running them, like the Volts, they're just not within that headshot range, so you're not getting the full damage potential. But with this R301, the headshots land, the headshots do full damage, and he is doing it right now. They have set up for themselves here on the northern side now as they back away from that defensive bombardment. He's able to spot out one throughout all of that visual clutter, throws out another scan. There's a bubble as well for his team as they try to charge on up. Mercy only will be able to get the knock onto Tech, finish him off. Sorcerer dies to the ring, and now it's all up to this. Zeratricky looking to finish this one off. There's 2 on the other side here. No, it looks like it's a full 3-man. Knock onto Mini, and it looks like Frog not going to be able to finish this one off. It's a man advantage. Never mind. Huge plays coming up. Petty Boss gets the knock onto Mercy only. Mr. Hakulo is dropped down, and Zeratricky's going to try and hold the line, but no, they got the flank. Going to be traded, though. As looks like Frog actually wins that one out.